There is currently a problem in the labor situation in the USA. And the problem basically is that you have these out-of-staters. They'll come from the idiot states like California, Florida, other states that are in a mess because they invested in FIRE, finance, insurance, and real estate, aka the fictional, financial yuppie economy. No real wealth produced, just trading, moving things around on paper, selling houses, and selling people shitty health insurance that is not worth a damn. And basically, you have prosperous states that focus on real heavy industry, energy, and real production. And two examples would be Texas and North Dakota. You could also throw Oklahoma in there as well. There's other states like it. And now that this FIRE sector has collapsed, the yuppie housing bubble, it's all driven by yuppies. We gotta keep up with the Joneses, get the nice stuff, consume more. Now that this has collapsed after 2008, you have these out-of-staters, and they move to places like Texas, Oklahoma, North Dakota. And the people who live there are fed up with the habits of these, Californians and Floridians, and they're tired of these people because they come in, they crowd everything up, they trash it. Californians are very trashy. Go look at the, just the culture there is pretty sickening. And they come in and they ruin everything. And really, this is a consequence of the fact that you pay no price for ruining your own state. If you pass stupid policies as a Californian voter, if you vote in Democrats, year after year, or in the case of Florida, stupid Republicans, they were, like Charlie Crist, basically liberals, then you don't pay a price once you, leave the state, and then you go get a job somewhere else because you've ruined your own state by electing the wrong politicians. So if you vote for Jerry Brown and you say, oh, I screwed up, I'm just going to go ruin somebody else's environment and get a real job in a real industrial sector. And I think a lot of this sentiment coming, I've been reading on the on the comments on a lot of North Dakota oil boom videos, as well as Texas and elsewhere, and the locals are just on there venting their frustration. And at first I think, well, they kind of have to get over it. But really, when I think long term, I think that they are in the right, because you don't want these liberals coming in and ruining everything. They bring a lot of problems, and the one that will eventually follow is crime, because they're going to start getting dependent on welfare. They'll come to work for a little bit, but then they'll say, hey, let's go vote for the next big Democrat or whatever that runs, and then just decimate this state, and once we ruin that state, we'll move on to the next one. So that's the problem. The states that invested in FIRE are now trying, the people that live there are trying to get out and bring their stupidity elsewhere. And if you're a local in a prosperous state, then I feel sorry for you. Nobody should have to put up with stupid Californians. A lot of people have moved away from California to get away from the stupidity of their own state, and now it just follows them. I know people who moved away, old timers moved out in the 70s when AIDS was getting real bad, stuff like that, just everything was going downhill, and now they see these Californians just pouring in and bringing in the stupidity with them. So sorry about it, but there's not much that can be done.